Have y'all ever noticed that nobody, and I mean nobody, feels real anymore? And I know that sounds crazy, but let's seriously talk about it. Everybody talks the same, everybody acts the same, dresses the same, and uses the same exact slang. Everyone's making the same jokes, and they have the same opinions, and they're listening to the same exact people. At this point, it's like the internet is mass producing personalities. Like, for real, everybody's becoming copies of copies. And the scariest part is most people don't even realize it's happening to them.
By doing nothing. I wish I could be happy by doing nothing. I'm grinding all day, I'm not seeing the results. And then I look around and I see all these people around me just happy by doing nothing. They're doing nothing and they're happy, and I can't take that away from them because they're genuinely happy. And I wish I was that happy. I wish I was that happy.
So people love to say and swear that they're different while acting exactly like everybody else, posting and thinking exactly like everybody else, and saying the same 5 TikTok phrases every single day. Bro, honestly, we're all becoming NPCs. And I think social media is slowly killing individuality. So let's be real, everybody is copying everybody. Like, for real, do you ever think back to times where people had unique personalities? Genuinely unique. Now everybody has the same haircut, same captions, same music taste, same humor, and the same exact opinions. It's like you can literally predict people now. You meet somebody and instantly know what TikTok creators they watch, what podcasts they listen to, what aesthetic that they copied. Bro, people don't even build personalities anymore. They download them.
I'm gonna hit Planet Fitness every day. So what's going on here? I'm sure that may have hit home a little bit too hard for some of you, but don't forget, the passage of time stops for no one. So try your damnedest to capitalize on it when you know that you can. The last thing you want to do is fast forward 5 years, 10 years, however many years, and think to yourself, holy crap, I probably should have spent those years doing something a little bit different.
And can we talk about how everybody suddenly has an aesthetic now? Bro, what happened to just being a normal person? Now everybody has that clean girl aesthetic, or a nonchalant dreadhead, mysterious introvert, or gym bro mindset, or I'm in my villain arc, or even soft life. Like, bro, you work at Target. Why are you in your villain arc? So let's talk about how social media is rewiring people. And this isn't accidental. The algorithm pushes familiarity. That's why everyone starts to blend together. Because when people see something popular, their brain subconsciously copies it. You see enough people acting a certain way, then your brain says, maybe I should act that way too. That's why trends spread so aggressively now. Because humans naturally fear being left out. And social media weaponized that fear. So let's talk about a quick story so I can put you in my own mindset. We think about the same things. I'm gonna tell you a quick story from a long time ago. So this was about middle school time, right? And at the time I had a best friend, his name was M. And he had a birthday party and he was mad at me at the time. And he invited all our friends, but me. The way I found out was social media. It hurt, it sucked. I was like, dang, my own friend? But it's the feeling of being left out. The feeling of being like, dang, I didn't even get thought about to just send me an invite too. And the feeling of finding out about that on social media made it 10 times worse.
Come around and you'll be ready. Stop waiting. You're not ever going to be ready. You just need to act. You need to put some action. You're never going to be, the perfect time is never going to come. It's never going to be perfect for you. It's going to be a little bit better, but trust me, action wins. The faster you act, the faster you get moving is the best time. Sure, you might act quick, you might put some action in, and you might fail, but you're going to learn from that. You're going to learn the lessons from the failure, and you're going to try again. You're going to keep going until you win. You're going to keep on going, and you're going to keep going, keep failing until you win and be a winner.
And honestly, I think a lot of people lost themselves trying to fit into internet culture. And you know, that's the sad part. Like, for real, take away the social media, the followers, and the aesthetic, and the internet slang, and the algorithm. Who are you really? A lot of people genuinely don't know anymore because their personality became a performance. And nowadays, everyone wants validation. And validation addiction made this way worse because now people don't even want to express themselves. They want to be accepted. And acceptance online usually comes from fitting in. That's why everyone's personalities are changing every 6 months. The internet decides what's cool, and people instantly transform into it. 1 month, everybody's spiritual. Next month, everyone's toxic. The following month, everyone's emotionally unavailable. And then after that, the new trend is for everyone to care or to not care. Like, bro, pick a character. And podcast culture made everything worse because now everyone has recycled opinions. You'll ask somebody, what do they think? And they'll answer with the quote from TikTok. Like, bro, that's not even your thought. That's someone else's opinion wearing your voice. People really don't even think deeply anymore. They consume opinions and then repeat them. That's actually terrifying.
And you're going to be a winner.
A lot of people are unclear what they want from life. They don't sit down and think through. We are writing our own life story every day, and yet we don't think about it. Who do we want to be?
You are going to win.
Now let's talk about how influencers don't even feel human anymore. Everyone online is turning themselves into brands, characters, and content machines. And eventually people stop showing them their real selves, completely. Because authenticity doesn't always perform well online. Extreme personalities perform way better. And drama performs better. Rage performs better. And fake confidence performs better. So no, they don't even know what's real anymore. Let's talk about how people are afraid of cringe now. Cringe culture used to be a thing. So you know what really killed individuality? People became terrified of embarrassment. Everybody's scared of cringe now. And honestly, that's sad. Because cringe is a part of being a human. The internet made people hyper aware of judgment. Now everybody overthinks everything. What if people laugh? What if this flops? What if I look weird? Or even what if people think I'm corny? Bro, who cares? Some of the most iconic people in this world are considered weird. But now people would rather blend in than risk judgment. So everybody becomes safe, predictable, and boring.
Kid, I know you've seen every single motivational video on the planet and they all say the same things. Be delusional, be disciplined, be consistent, which are all true, but that's not what I'm here to tell you. I'm here to remind you that it's literally never been easier to acquire money ever. The thing that you're watching me on right now and holding in your hands is a portal to endless opportunities. It's about to be 2026. 2016 was 10 years ago, bro. Time isn't stopping for anybody.
Hey, it's 2026, but hey, keep going.
To practice this one thing that every single millionaire, every single billionaire does exceptionally well. And that is simply manage their time properly.
And let's talk about how people miss real human energy. And maybe that's why old videos feel different now. People felt real back then. Awkward, random, and natural. Definitely unfiltered. Now everything feels curated, scripted, and optimized for engagement. Even conversations feel performative sometimes. It's like people aren't even talking, they're just branding themselves. The internet turned life into a performance. So people don't even experience life anymore. They present life. That's a huge difference. People go places thinking, what should I post? Instead of thinking, how should I enjoy this moment? And that changes your brain. Because eventually you stop living for yourself and you start living for an invisible audience. And once that happens, your personality slowly disappears. But listen carefully. Not everybody lost themselves. Some people are still real. Some people still think independently. Still weird, still honest, and still unique. And honestly, those real people are people that everyone secretly misses. Real people stand out now because authenticity is rare. I love making these videos because they help me with my speech, they help me with talking to y'all and being a better person. I hope you're having a beautiful, loving day, and I hope you're enjoying the video. Hope you like, subscribe, because it's your boy Young Rome, and we're doing this all day, any day, for the love, for the blessings. God bless you. Let's keep going.
And you can get your priorities straight for 2 or 3 years, the rest of your life can be set up perfectly. Now stick with me, I'm going to use my story for proof. I busted my balls, built my platform for 2 straight years. Now I have 15 plus employees and everything's automated and I hardly have to work. All I need to do is make content. Some days I don't even need to make content. It is I do it when I'm inspired. I don't need to do it. It's not like clockwork. So I really only work when I feel like it. And this reality is achievable for anybody who's willing to focus for 2 to 3 years. All you need to do is manage your time and get your priorities straight. If you're not where you want to be, you shouldn't be scrolling, you shouldn't be Snapchatting chicks, you shouldn't be playing Xbox, you shouldn't be smoking weed with your friends at the end of the night. You should be focused. And I'm a huge advocate for balance, but trust me, there was a time where I wasn't having much fun, but now I'm the fun guy. In the company, when Alex is there, no one's getting any work done. I'm a distraction. But for that 2 to 3 years, I locked the fucking, and I only went out on the weekends. I only did things on the weekends, unless I had to do like with health and making myself better. So I believe in you, bro. You're capable of far more than you could ever imagine. You just need to lock in.
And maybe that's the scariest part about modern day life, is that people are forgetting who they are before they even get a chance to become themselves. The internet moves so fast. People copy identities before even building their own. But you don't have to become another clone. You don't need to act like everyone else. You don't need to think like everyone else, or dress or speak like everyone else. Because the most powerful thing you can do now is be real. In a world full of performance, authenticity becomes dangerous.
Then go all in, okay? If you're gonna take time away from people that you love, like myself, then you have to make up for it on the other end. You're gonna come to a lot of hard decisions in 2026 as far as pursuing what you wanna pursue, being the man that you wanna be. And all I'm gonna tell you is that there's always a way back to the normal life. There's always a way back to the life that you know you could just go and live. And so if you're taking the opportunity to take a sacrifice on yourself, take a risk on yourself, then stop at nothing. You cannot have your foot off the brake. You are your own momentum. And so if you stop, it's up to you to get that back up to speed.
So yes, people are losing their personalities. And most people don't even realize it yet. But you're different. I know you're different. That's why you're here watching this video. God put you here to be an individual, to show your craft, to show your brightness, and to be your own person. We love you for who you are, and I'm glad that you made it this far in life. Keep going, keep pushing. You are blessed. I've been hearing anointed a lot, and I've been hearing a lot of discernment. So continue staying blessed and spiritual, continue leveling up, and please don't turn into a clone. It's your boy Young Rome. This is video 1 for 1. If you haven't seen my other videos, please go check them out. I do these type of videos all the time where I'm trying to just say what's on my mind, do what's on my mind, and be an inspiration for someone that needs it. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace. Lighting up a new song, doing it so wrong. She throwing me her thong, I'm getting in my mode.